Welcome everyone to my brand new channel and to the very first episode of What If Goku of Namek. Imagine this. What if Goku had landed not on Earth, but on Namek? Raised and trained by the inhabitants of that mysterious planet, how would his destiny, and the entire Dragon Ball universe, change? Today, we kick off an epic storytelling journey, where every twist and turn is brought to life not only through narrative, but also with specially composed songs that underscore the most pivotal moments of each episode. So, get ready to dive deep into a reimagined Dragon Ball universe where the past, present, and future of our favorite characters are turned on their heads. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Let's explore these what-if scenarios together and see how a simple twist of fate can create an entirely new legend. Welcome aboard, and let the adventure begin.
From a fallen star to a world reborn, I landed on Namek's emerald shore. Under twin moons and gentle skies, ancient wisdom opened destiny's door. I feel the pulse of the cosmos in me, a fire that burns with gentle decree. I am the warrior of Namek, reborn in light. With every breath I forge a future bright. In the sacred land, my legend lives on. Guided by Neil and the sage guru, I learned to channel power with care. Every strike and every silent breath forged a spirit both fierce and fair. Every heartbeat echoes a promise so true, to rise above the past and create something new. I stand as a guardian, unwavering and free, rising with the stars into endless destiny. In every battle and in every quiet night, I shine with honor and the eternal Now I rise as guardian of this land, my heart refined by peace and fire. In every training beat and mindful stance, I embrace a future that will inspire. I feel the pulse of the cosmos in me, a fire that burns with gentle decree. Every heartbeat echoes a promise so true, to rise above the past and create something new. In the twilight of Namek's gentle embrace, I walk a path of hope etched in time and space. The saga unfolds with each new rising sun, a legacy of strength and peace forever begun.
Chapter 1. A New Beginning. In an alternate timeline, the infant Kakarot's escape from planet Vegeta took a most unexpected turn. Instead of hurtling toward Earth, His tiny spacecraft was caught in a cosmic anomaly, a brilliant, swirling vortex that sent him light-years away to the distant, lush planet of Namek. Landing amidst the tranquil emerald forests, the baby was discovered by a kindly, enigmatic elder named Neil. Cradling the frightened infant in his arms, Neil whispered softly, "Neil, little one, you have journeyed far beyond what fate had planned. I promise you shall find safety and guidance here." Not far off, Guru, a sage whose wisdom was as deep as the ancient legends of Namek, approached. With a knowing smile, "Guru, Neil speaks the truth. This child bears an extraordinary light within him, a spark that, if nurtured properly, can illuminate the darkest of paths." Chapter 2. The Dragon Ball Legacy. At the heart of Namek lay the sacred Dragon Balls, relics imbued with cosmic power and timeless wisdom. Neil and Guru, as the keepers of these ancient artifacts, believed that the arrival of this infant was no mere accident. One serene evening, as the twin moons cast gentle silver shadows across the land, Neil and Guru gathered around the Dragon Balls. The ambient glow of the orbs bathed the clearing in ethereal light. Neil's voice was calm and resolute. "Neil, we invoke the magic of the Dragon Balls to temper the innate fierceness within you, child. Let your strength be measured by wisdom and compassion, not unchecked aggression." Guru rested his hand lightly on the infant's head as the Dragon Balls pulsed in response. He murmured in a tone filled with ancient reverence, "Guru, may this blessing guide you, little one, to a destiny of balance. You will be a warrior, not one who destroys, but one who protects." In that quiet moment, the magic of the Dragon Balls began a subtle transformation. The wild energy that defined his Saiyan nature was calmed, setting the stage for a future defined by controlled might and a noble heart. Chapter 3. The Training of a Warrior. Years passed, and Goku blossomed under the patient tutelage of Neil and Guru. His days were a blend of rigorous physical training and profound spiritual exploration. One radiant morning, as the first light of dawn painted the sky in hues of gold, Neil took Goku to an open clearing for a training session. "Neil, focus, Goku. Each strike you make should be as precise as a falling leaf, swift and controlled. Let your energy flow through you like the gentle stream of Namek's rivers." Goku, now a spirited and determined youth, replied with unwavering resolve. "Goku, I understand, Master Neil. I will learn to channel my power, to be like the river. Forceful, yet calm." Later that day, beneath the sprawling branches of an ancient tree, Guru guided Goku through meditation. The soft rustle of leaves and the distant hum of nature created an atmosphere of peace. "Guru, listen, Goku. The universe communicates in whispers. To truly harness your strength, you must learn to listen, not just with your ears, but with your soul. Anger is like a wildfire, devastating if uncontrolled. Let calm be your anchor." Goku closed his eyes, letting Guru's words seep into his heart. Each lesson instilled in him a deeper understanding of balance, a harmony of physical might and inner serenity. Chapter 4. The Brothers' Arrival. Late one serene afternoon on Namek, as the golden light slanted through the ancient trees, a ripple of unease spread through the peaceful training grounds. Goku had been meditating with Guru when a sudden disturbance in the atmosphere stirred the quiet. He opened his eyes to find an unfamiliar presence, a figure cloaked in the tension of a long-forgotten rivalry. A tall, battle-hardened warrior stepped into the clearing. His eyes, burning with an intense mixture of ambition and determination, locked onto Goku. It was Raditz, Goku's estranged brother, who had journeyed across galaxies on a singular purpose. Raditz, coldly. "Goku, at last. I've come searching for you. Our destiny awaits. Join me, and stand with me and our allies, Vegeta and Nappa. Together, we can reclaim the power our kind was born to wield." Goku's heart pounded, not with anger, but with a mixture of sorrow and steadfast resolve. He had grown under the care of Neil, Guru, and the gentle wisdom of Namek. The strength he now carried was tempered by compassion and a commitment to protect the innocent, a way of life that had reshaped him. Yet the sudden presence of his brother stirred memories of a brutal past he hoped to leave behind. Goku, firmly, with gentle authority. Raditz, I've found a new way of living here, a path that values strength tempered with mercy and wisdom. I cannot follow you down the old path of blind conquest and cruelty. Raditz sneered, his voice low and dangerous as he stepped closer, his aura flaring with untamed energy. Raditz, you speak as if you have been reborn, brother, but I am still the warrior you once knew. The power I seek is not found in meditation and peace. It's forged in the heat of battle. Come with me. Prove your worth by standing with those who truly rule the stars. Without waiting for further words, the tension snapped. In a blur of motion, Raditz lunged at Goku. The air crackled with the intensity of their clashing ki as the two brothers engaged in a fierce battle. Every strike from Raditz was laced with the brutality of their Saiyan heritage, while Goku countered with the balanced strength honed by years of Namekian training. The forest echoed with the sound of their blows and the rush of energy, a stark reminder of the past that Goku had fought so hard to leave behind. As the fight escalated, Goku's training under Neil had taught him not just to defend, but to subdue without malice. When an opening appeared, Goku delivered a decisive yet controlled strike that sent Raditz crashing to the ground. Panting heavily and clutching his side, Raditz glared up at his younger brother. His rage was still present, but there was a dawning realization in his eyes, a flicker of something new amid the storm. Goku, kneeling beside him, voice soft yet insistent. Raditz, listen to me. I know the life we once knew, one driven by power and conquest, calls to you. But here on Namek, I've learned that true strength comes from protecting others, not from dominating them. I've found peace. You can too. As Raditz struggled to rise, the gentle healing energy of the Namekians stirred. Drawn by the commotion and the promise of redemption, a small group of Namekians arrived with healing, herbs and their quiet, compassionate magic. Working in unison, they tended to Raditz's wounds, their actions speaking of forgiveness and hope rather than judgment. Namekian healer, softly as he applied the healing salve. Our land offers renewal to all who seek it. Let this healing remind you that every warrior has the power to change his path. Raditz's breathing steadied under the tender care, and for a long moment, silence enveloped the clearing. Goku looked into his brother's eyes, not with triumph, but with the deep empathy of someone who had once known darkness and had chosen a different way. Goku, I'm not asking you to forget who you are, Raditz. I'm inviting you to grow beyond it. Stay with us. Learn the Namekian way of life, where strength is used to uplift and protect. There is still a chance to redefine our destiny. Raditz's gaze shifted between the gentle faces of the Namekians and the earnest determination in Goku's eyes. His fists, once clenched in anger, slowly began to unclench as the seeds of possibility took root in his heart. The fierce, combative nature he had always known was meeting an unexpected challenge. A call for interchange, Raditz, quietly, almost to himself. I never thought I'd hear such words from you, brother. Perhaps there is another way. In that moment of shared understanding, the past and future converged. With his wounds tended and his spirit stirred by the compassion of Namek's people, and by Goku's unwavering example, Raditz began to consider a life different from the one he'd known. It was not an immediate transformation, but a small step toward the possibility of redemption. As dusk settled over Namek, the two brothers sat together under the ancient canopy, speaking quietly of honor, legacy, and the possibility of a new destiny. The battle scars of old ways slowly gave way to the gentle promise of a life built on balance and compassion. A life that Goku had embraced and now offered to Raditz as well. Thus, in the fading light of that fateful day, a fragile alliance was born, a chance for Raditz to learn the Namekian way of life and, perhaps, redefine what it meant to be a Saiyan warrior.
A brother lost to power and lust. Once we shared the same blood, the same sky. Now we stand on different sides. Raditz, I know the rage in your eyes. A warrior forged in conquest and lies. You call me weak, you call me blind, but strength ain't just about the fight. You want me to follow, to bow to fate, but I've seen a path that won't end in hate. I won't be a tool, a pawn in this war. I found my heart, I need nothing more. Fists collide, lightning strikes. We are brothers lost in time. I fight not to win, not to kill, but to show you a strength that's real. Every blow, every scar, I see who you are beneath the war. You're drowning in the past we share, but brother, I refuse to leave you there. This battle's not just muscle and might, it's about choosing what is right. Even now, through all this pain, I still believe you can change. Fists collide, lightning strikes. We are brothers lost in time. I fight not to win, not to kill, but to show you a strength that's real. I see the doubt flicker in your gaze. Through the fire, through the haze. Raditz, don't you understand? I'm reaching out, take my hand. The dust settles, the echoes fade. The war within you still remains. I'll fight for you till the stars burn cold. Not as an enemy, but as your soul.
Chapter 5: Trials and Transformation. A year had passed since Raditz had fallen to Goku's controlled strike, and then been given a second chance on Namek. Under the patient guidance of Neil and the gentle wisdom of Guru, both Raditz and Goku embraced a new way of life, a path that valued inner strength as much as physical prowess. Every morning, as the twin sons of Namek began to rise, Goku, Raditz, and Neil met in an open clearing near the ancient training grounds. The crisp air buzzed with anticipation as they readied themselves for the rigorous exercises that would hone their skills and reinforce the lessons of discipline and compassion. Neil, commanding yet encouraging. Today, we push our limits, not to become more ruthless, but to become better guardians. Focus your energy, and remember, control is the key to true power. Goku grinned broadly, his eyes alight with both excitement and determination. Goku. I feel it every day, the strength growing inside me. I know that with every training session, we become closer to what Namek truly stands for. Raditz, once consumed by anger and the desire for conquest, now fought to master his inner turmoil. Though the scars of his old life still flickered in moments of uncertainty, he was determined to learn restraint. Raditz, with quiet conviction. I have been taught to channel my aggression into something constructive. I refuse to be defined solely by my past. Today, I train to be more than just a warrior. I train to be a protector. Under Neil's watchful eye, the trio engaged in a series of drills that combined martial techniques with mental focus. Neil demonstrated precise strikes while Goku and Raditz practiced parries and energy control. their ki surging in synchronized bursts that illuminated the early morning mist. After a particularly grueling session, as the sweat and exertion settled into a shared sense of camaraderie, Guru joined them beneath the ancient canopy of a Namekian grove. His presence brought with it a calm that contrasted with the intensity of their training. Guru, smiling serenely. Strength must always be balanced with wisdom. Raditz, Goku, you have taken great strides not only in combat, but in the healing of your inner selves. Let your hearts guide you, and never forget that true power protects rather than destroys. The days flowed into weeks, and the weeks into months. Goku and Raditz grew not only in strength, but in understanding. Their sparring sessions became lessons in empathy and restraint, each brother slowly redefining what it meant to be a Saiyan in the light of Namek's teachings. Their progress was evident in every controlled burst of energy, every measured strike, and every moment of silence in meditation. By the end of the year, the two warriors had become formidable guardians of Namek. They moved with a fluid grace that belied the raw power of their lineage, power that had been carefully sculpted by the ideals of balance and protection. Even Neil and Guru took a moment to admire their transformation. Neil, with pride, "Look at you both. You are not the same fierce warriors you once were. You have embraced a higher purpose, a purpose that transcends the old ways." Guru, nodding in approval. The path of transformation is never easy, but it is always worth the effort. Today, you stand as a testament to what can be achieved when power is guided by compassion and wisdom. That evening, as twilight draped the verdant landscape of Namek in cool blues and gentle purples, the tranquility of the day was suddenly shattered. From the distant horizon came a deafening roar, a sound that none had heard before in these peaceful lands. Rushing toward the source of the disturbance, Goku, Raditz, Neil, and Guru found themselves near a small Namekian village. The ground trembled beneath their feet as two gleaming capsules, marked with the unmistakable insignia of Saiyan warriors, crashed violently into the heart of the settlement. Goku's eyes widened, and even Raditz tensed, a mixture of apprehension and recognition flaring in his gaze. Goku, shouting, "What is that? Another threat from our past?" Before anyone could answer, the capsules lay smoking amidst the ruined dwellings of the village, the night sky now illuminated by flickering lights from within. The silence that followed was heavy with uncertainty, an omen that the peace they had fought so hard to build was about to be challenged once again. The group exchanged worried glances as the sound of crackling energy and distant, ominous voices began to echo across the valley. In that charged moment, as the cool night air grew thick with tension, one thing was clear. The arrival of these mysterious capsules marked the beginning of a new, perilous chapter on Namek.
Trace the path I've grown, every scar and lesson, now a seed that's sown. From distant battles to a quiet, steady shore, I found a peace that calls me evermore. In the stillness, echoes of the past gently call, guiding me toward hope beyond every fall. Here on witness to the peace inside of me. I leave behind the chaos of a life once known. In this haven of calm, my true self has grown. Memories of fiery skies and a warrior's restless fight of the calm that rules the night. In this sacred land where ancient rivers softly flow, I rediscover parts of me I never thought I'd know. Every fading star whispers of a dawn so near, a promise of renewal that dissolves all fear. Under celestial reminding me that endings birth beginnings after all. Carrying the echoes of battles both lost and won, I shine with the legacy of a rising sun. As the final notes fade into the starlit sky, I whisper gratitude to the winds drifting by. A warrior's tale now rests in Namek's gentle embrace, a timeless lullaby, a promise of grace.
And that's a wrap for the first episode, leaving you on a cliffhanger that will leave you eager for more. I hope you enjoyed the 3 songs I created for this journey. If you loved the music, you can find them online on SoundCloud and Spotify. For even more beats and tunes, be sure to check out my main channel, ExilyosBeatz. Until we meet again, this is your Exi signing off. Stay tuned for the next chapter in this epic saga.